Okay, and we're rolling. G'day mates, Sniper from Team Fortress 2, back at it again with another Modern Machines episode. Today's episode is at the construction site. So this is basically the opposite of at the demolition site. Instead of just blowing up things and turning them into rubble, we're building stuff. So this is something Engineer would be interested in. But he's not here right now, it's just me. So anyway, enough talk. Let's get into the episode. Alright, let's see what this episode's going to teach us about this time. Obviously it's construction, hence the name at the construction site.
Welcome to the construction site, kids. I'm a caterpillar shovel. Around here, my friends call me Big Cat.
Big Cat. I mean, from what I can tell, this excavator was not built by Caterpillar.
Site is always a busy place. But since you've all taken the time to come and visit, my friends and I are only too glad to show you around. This is where the gang and I are working right now. Believe it or not, this is going to be a hospital where sick people will come to get all better again.
A hospital, eh?
To build this hospital,
sounds like something,
different kinds of machines doing a lot of different jobs.
Yeah, it sounds like something that a medic would be interested in.
I'm going to introduce you to all my friends, and they're going to tell you what their jobs are. Let's go and have a quick visit with them first. This is Skinny. He's one of my tallest friends. Buongiorno, a big cat. He's part
Italian.
Of the crane family.
Such a funny accent to me.
The construction site. These cranes are mobile. That means they can move from place to place, doing lots of different jobs. And there's Trez. She's not the biggest bulldozer you'll ever see, but she sure is busy.
How you doing, Big Cat?
I'm doing great. There's Charlie. He brings all the concrete to the site.
Hey, Big Cat. Nice to see ya. Looks like a busy place around here today.
He's not wrong. Construction sites are pretty bloody busy.
And there's Mallory. She's a forklift. She's a big help when we have to move things around the site.
Nice to see you, Big Cat.
How's everything going, Mallory?
Oh, just great. I'm working with Lurch this morning and helping him get these materials to their proper place.
And last but not least, there's George the dump truck. He delivers all the sand to the site.
So that's pretty much all the vehicles that we see in this site.
Well, kids, now that you've met most of my friends, why don't you watch me do my work?
Oh, I hear some music kicking in.
With the dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging, I'm singing my digging song. With the dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging, and it won't take very long. With the dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging, we'll build up to the sky. With a dig, dig, diggy, and a dig, dig, do, a building that's really high.
Bloody good singing there, mate. I love that.
By using this measuring stick, we can tell if the hole is deep enough. Looks like we need to dig
Yep. A little more digging.
This hospital is an interesting project. That's my operator, Max. Instead of digging one great big hole, I'm digging lots of smaller holes for concrete support pads. It's important that each hole is just right because these pads will support the building once it is built and keep it standing straight.
Oh, the music's kicking in.
With a dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging. I'm singing my digging song. With a dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging, and it won't take very long. With a dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging. We'll build
Good
up
bloody
to the
singing.
sky. With a dig, dig, diggy, and a dig, dig,
And a
do,
good bloody
a
song
building
too.
that's really high. With a dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging. I'm singing my digging song. With a dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging, and it won't take very long. With a dig, dig, diggy, I'm dig, dig, digging. We'll build up to the sky. With a dig, dig, diggy, and dig, dig, do, a building that's really high.
Oh, I can't even get enough of this bloody song.
While I work on digging more holes, you kids can take a tour of the whole site. I see Lurch unloading a big truck.
Whew. Oh,
Hey,
bloody hell.
come on over and
Oh.
visit me.
I'm tired.
Big sites like this one,
Oh.
trucks are delivering materials
Oh.
all day long. And it's my job to get the materials
Alright.
off the trucks
So,
and deliver them to where they're going to
we're
be
now
used.
looking at a crane that's unloading a truck. Oh, I need a rest. Oh, I gotta get back to watching the episode. I can't have a bloody rest.
Big guy like me has a strong arm. That makes it easy for me to pick up all kinds of stuff.
Bloody hell, look at the size of the boom of that crane.
Watch me move these beams. No sweat.
Wow. How many beams can this crane even hold? I can't even count, but it looks like there's 4 of them in this row. I bet there's probably like
Sister's moving
16 of
some
them.
things around. Let's go take a look.
Hi, kids. I'm Boomer. Today, I'm helping to build the walls.
Walls, eh? Let's see how well she does it.
These shapes you see aren't really the walls, they're molds. Once they're in place, concrete is poured into these molds and they make the shape of the walls.
Ah, I see. Whoa, bloody
Watch
Nora.
this. Here's a big piece.
Oh, that is bloody white, that is. Yeah, it's probably going to take some time for the mold to be loaded in so that they can pour the concrete in and make the wall.
Once I get it close, the workers help me put it in just the right place. On the other side of the site, they're already starting to pour concrete into some of the molds. Come on, let's watch.
And there's Skinny again. The same crane that we saw in the beginning. And the first
Hiya,
one we see.
kids. You're just in time. I I'm a skinny. Look at this. One wall, she's a coming up. You see those steel rods? They make the walls so strong.
Oh, that Italian
Time
accent.
for more concrete. I got
Time for the ball of concrete.
for another load.
Oh, the Italian accent never gets old. It never does.
You know, Loten, she never really takes along. Before you know it, my bucket is filled to the brim.
Well, yeah, that's clever. But just like before and at the cement yard, they got to be quick about it because the concrete's going to go hard at some point.
Ah, Belle, it looks like that you just about do it.
Yep, that's a good amount. Now they'll be ready to pour it in.
Here we go. On a building like this, it takes thousands of loads to get the job done.
Thousands. Yeah.
But no matter how busy I get, I must always remember to work safely.
I mean, yeah, safety's important. I mean, you gotta be careful if you're working around machines. Especially construction sites too. Every construction worker has to wear a hard hat, just like engineer.
Well, there's another wall done.
Same footage as before.
This is
Whatever.
my operator, Steve. We work so great together. We got a lot more to do here, so why don't you go back and visit Lurch?
Well,
Yes.
kids, as you can see, we cranes play a really important role here at the construction site.
Yeah, they all do. Lifting heavy things like this, whatever that is. Looks like pipes put together.
Whether it's carrying supplies, lifting forms, or pouring concrete, it's us that makes everything happen.
And I was just gonna lower it carefully.
But we big machines don't work alone, you know. There are lots of workers who help us get the job done.
Oh, you are not wrong about that one, mate.
Now it's beginning to look like a building. Let's
Yep.
go inside and watch them pour the floor.
We're hearing the same music that we...
I'm Putt Putt. I might look small, but I sure can carry a heavy load.
Another nice British accent, just like the 747 in At the Airport. Yeah, so this the...
Leroy?
Yeah, so this is the same music we heard in The Harbor, which is basically a sped up version of the music we heard
Floors are
before
made of
in
concrete as well.
at the garbage dump. And yes, the floors are always made of concrete, but they're also made of wood as well. Alright, I think that looks good.
I'm valuable around the site because I can take the concrete to places the big machines can't go.
Yep, that is
Watch me
true.
steer around these pillars. No sweat.
Yeah, it's only got one back wheel for steering.
Today, we're finishing up the ground floor. All we have left is this small corner.
Oh my goodness. The lining just makes the concrete look like grape soda. Just makes it look like a grape soda freezy. Look at that. Does it look like Doesn't it look like a grape soda Slurpee or something?
That beeping sound you hear is from the measuring stick. The workers use it to measure the depth of the concrete. If it's not the same, the floor wouldn't be even.
Yeah, that's why they gotta smooth it out.
Perfect! Before the concrete gets too hard, the workers smooth it out, so it's nice to walk on.
Yeah, but they also gotta make sure they, well, if they're finishing up this batch, then they have to get off so that they don't get their shoes stuck. I mean, they are wearing boots, so I mean, yeah, they're good.
Nice work.
Yeah, looks good, if I do say so myself.
Well, kids, my friends and I have given you a good look at what a building looks like at the beginning. Now we're going to send you downtown so you can see what a building looks like when it's almost finished.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what the bloody results are. Whoa, bloody Nora! Wait a second. Is that the same bloody crane that we saw in at the cement yard? Hold on.
I've been working on this building for 2 years. By now, I've reached the 30th floor.
Yeah, I know it's bigger than the other mobile cranes that we saw in the beginning, but this thing is crazy. And yeah, it's the same one from at the cement yard.
When you get up this high,
Alright.
the air
Oh,
is
CN
clear
tower
and the
again.
view is great.
Okay, let me get this straight. So, from what I saw, at the cement yard was being filmed at the same time as at the construction site was. So that's why they had the scene of that same Alice Dawn construction crane building that same exact skyscraper in this part of the city.
You see that glass skyscraper? Well, that was
Well,
my last
that's
job.
just
I'm
a
proud
bloody
of the work I
conspiracy. Or something that I didn't know exactly. I mean, he was talking about the glass skyscraper being his previous job.
When you do a job this big, you need more than one crane.
Yep. That's why there's a second one right there.
This is my partner, Carmen. We share the work. He works on one side of the building while I work on the other.
Yep, that's called teamwork.
My next job is to lift some cement blocks. All of the supplies get delivered on the ground, and I'm the one who...
Yeah, because it's the same general location that we saw at the cement yard. With the same crane.
Here they come.
So yeah. Both at the cement yard and at the construction site were filmed at the same time. But the first one to finish production was at the cement yard. Before this one. Oh, I just love the bloody zoom out to reveal the big crane.
That's Sebastian, my operator. He's concentrating very, very hard.
He needs to focus on where he's gonna put these kind of
These blocks are going to the floor below,
this kind of stuff
where they will be
and
made into
supplies.
walls. While I finish up here, why don't you see what Carmen's up to?
Alright, let's see what the other one's doing.
Today, my job is to lift the walls of the skyscraper into position.
Oh, that wall is bigger than the molds that we saw in the beginning. This one's actually pretty big.
One of the
A
workers
lot
on
bigger.
the ground carefully attaches the wall to my hook.
Alright, just gotta get the hooks put on. The chains. And yep, they're ready to go. They're ready to lift it sky high. To where they're gonna put it.
Once once everything is attached, he radios my crane operator and tells him that everything is ready. I'm all set, so here we go.
Yeah, here we go, alright. Yep, nice and slowly. Dead slowly. Slow ride, take it easy. It's like the song by Foghat. I ain't gonna bloody sing it because, well, the copyright police is gonna come in and bloody take me down for singing it.
My operator can't see over the edge of the building, so he talks on the walkie-talkie to the workmen on the ground to make sure that everything is okay.
Yep, he's almost bloody cleared those 2 buildings. Look how missed you go all of a sudden.
Once it gets to the top,
And now it's fully clear. Maybe I guess it was filmed at a different time of day. Whatever.
nice and easy.
I still like the process of how they put on the wall. Easy does it.
When the wall is in place, that's when the welder comes and attaches it permanently.
Oh yeah. Don't look at it because it'll blind you because of how bright they bloody are.
That looks interesting. I wonder what it is.
That's for me, Carmen.
Jeez, what a load there. It looks like an air conditioning unit.
I've been waiting for this all day. It's part of the building's air conditioning system.
Yep, air conditioning. Alright, now just gotta slowly remove it from the flatbed.
Here we go.
Okay, he's got it. Just gotta get it clear from the truck.
This looks pretty heavy, but it's not too heavy for me because I'm really strong. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet these cranes are probably stronger than those mobile cranes that we saw in the beginning.
I just have to be careful that I don't bang it against the building.
I think he's got the clear.
It's really pretty easy for a big guy like me.
Yeah, I think he's got the clear.
Yeah, we're almost there. Going right up to the top of the building. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Now he's got it over. Oh, now that is poetry emotion right there. This part of the music, perfectly fitting with the crane lifting the air conditioning unit higher and higher. Perfect poetry in motion, if I do say so my bloody self.
When I'm lifting big pieces of machinery like this, I've got to go nice and slow.
Oh yeah. I think he's almost got it in place.
Perfect fit.
Oh yeah. Perfect bloody fit.
Carmen and I enjoy showing you what we do. Maybe someday you'd like to work on a construction site with us. So long. My friends and I have really enjoyed showing you around. The next time you drive by a construction site or visit a big building, I hope you remember all the machines that made it possible. Thanks for visiting. Goodbye.
And guess what that means, mates? We finished the episode. I like how it's actually the opposite of demolition. Instead of just blowing stuff up and making them fall to the ground and just turning everything into rubble, we're building something special this time. Engineer style. Not Demoman style. Right. Let's just go ahead and sit through the credits as usual. Alright, let me get my list out. Alright, at the construction site, where is it? Here it is. Checked off, and I only got 3 more episodes to do. I think this list I made was called Season 1. And apparently I have to watch through every... I have to watch 3 more episodes of this season before I move on to the next one. Well, I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Well, not the next episode, the next season, but... Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed another episode of me watching Modern Machines. And as always, I'll see you mates later.